Alright, family, what up, y'all? It's 9 Millie, Ed 9mm Ratcliffe, and I'm back with another vlog. I said my name like that because I was thinking, man, I was listening to Dr. Boyce Watkins on YouTube, as I normally do. It's a normal thing for me. I f with Dr. Boyce. His perspectives are on point. I don't agree with everything he says all the time, but I still take the time to listen to him because he's a smart man and he wants to push the culture to a better place. With that said, as I'm listening to him, I started thinking about, I have a platform now myself and I'm not using it. I am using it for what I want to use it for. I am using it to motivate and to show people, not just tell people. You feel me? With that said, though, I want to take the time to send some thank yous. There's a lot of people in the way to make me the man that I am today. Man, y'all probably heard me talk about my mom already. She's a karate black belt before I was even born. I grew up doing the martial arts, and that's what pushed me to become an MMA fighter. I did that. I want to thank my coaches in that avenue. People that I probably never really talked about too much. The first one overall was Ken Shamrock and the Shamrock fighting team. I was part of the Lions Den fighting team, I should say. I said Shamrock, but Lions Den. I was part of Lions Den, and I was 17 when I tried out for that team. I graduated high school early to do it. You know what I mean? So once I made the team, Ken he was totally dealing with his own life and his own issues with his family. So he kind of, knowing that I was so young and so impressionable, he pushed me off on Vernon Tiger White. If y'all don't know who that is, look him up. One of the greatest fighters ever. Just how I feel about myself, too early for his time. You feel me? So he don't get the accolades that he needs and that he deserves. I say that because he really doesn't. You don't hear some of the greatest fighters in that talk. You don't hear his name too often. I believe he is one of those. He went through a lot. He got his own story of his own. But Ken Shamrock pushed me to Vernon, and Vernon molded me in the sense to be, we ain't the same. You know what I mean? So I got my own brain, I'm my own man. But as a fighter, I can't say I mimicked myself after him, but I took some of the standards that he had as a fighter and I brought it on for myself. The same thing with Ken. I took some of Ken, I took some of Vernon, I took some of Petey, Pete Williams, I mean. There was a lot of people I learned from at that time, and I really need to give credit where credit's due. I didn't become the fighter that I am on my own, in my own time. Like, I had a lot of influences at that time. All the people I named, by the way, were people I was watching in magazines and on, fighting events. And then I tried out for the team. I made the team, and I became one of the young boys for the Lions Den. So, like I said, I learned a lot, man. I was with these people day in and day out. I was one of Ken's babysitters at one point in time. Like, I wasn't old enough to go out. I turned 18 out there in San Diego, and they would go out all the time, like have a good time after the fights and shit. And I wasn't able to. I wasn't old enough, so I stayed back and watched the kids. Kids probably don't even remember that. Ryan, Sean, Fallon, Connor. I don't want to miss none of the kids' names, you know what I mean? But anyway, I said that to say I want to give a thanks there. Manolo, when he was my first jiu-jitsu instructor at the Lions Den. He had his own team now. He's doing his own thing. He's doing great things with his team now. And I got to give him big thanks there. Beyond that, I got to give big thanks to Eric Del Fierro. That's been my coach for years. A lot of y'all know me as 9mm. He's the one that gave me that name. I liked it. I rocked with it. And I won my next fight after we talked about nicknames. He said he didn't like my nickname at the time, which is The Blade. So I fuck with Eric. That's still fam. I can still consider him fam, even if I ain't fam to him. I don't know. I ain't talked to him in a while, but that's my man. My man 50 grand, you feel me? We started from here, we went to here. Straight up, we went to the big show together. You feel me? I fuck with Eric. At that time, I gotta say, before I move forward, I gotta say thank you to him. Wade, big Wade. Wade was there. I don't know if he was at my tryout or not. Eric definitely wasn't. I don't know if Wade was at my tryout or not, but Wade never really had a tryout on the official sense like we did. Me, Steve, Ben, Virgil, Chris. We all had an official tryout. Wade didn't have an official tryout. Wade had a tryout every time that motherfucker came to the schools, came to practice. We had a closed gym policy for team practice. And Wade was a heavyweight at the time. I think he may be a light heavyweight now. Shots fired. I fuck with you, Wade. You my man, 50 grand. Don't get it twisted. I'm just talking about shit. I know you probably still a heavyweight, but he's nowhere near as big as he used to be. But anyway, at that time, he's one of the larger guys on the team that was tough enough to deal with the practices. So he had to train with Ken directly every time Ken came to practice. And Ken don't have no light practices. That motherfucker don't know what a light punch is. Straight up. You feel me? So Wade went through it, baby. Wade earned his position as one of the dopest men in San Diego fighting teams. Straight up. Look him up. He's a black belt now. Got to give my thanks there. Wade helped push me. Chris, let me take it back to the tryout time. I was talking about Chris Pierce. I gotta give a big thank you to him because he's the one that helped push me through the hardest thing I've done to my life at that point, which was the Lions Den tryouts. We had to do bear crawls and barrel crawls and shit with other people that were trying out. I got paired with Chris. I wanted to quit. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, I had never been pushed that hard in my life, bro. So I was feeling some type of way, and I was like, yo, I can't do this. And Chris was like, you can do this, you can do this. I was like, yeah, I can do this. So I kept going. I ended up making a team with him. We ended up being roommates at the Fighter House. So yeah, I got to give a thanks there. Those are the majors I want to give a thanks to as far as my fight career goes. I ain't never really talked about it too much. I think I probably should have talked about it a lot more. Moving on later, I got to give thanks to Eric again, and also Dominic Cruz, one of the pound for pound greatest fighters of all time to me in my list. He's one of my teammates, and we had a lot of good sparring sessions together. And training sessions, and we also lived together at Eric's house at one time prior to him being champion. All that. I saw the whole growth of Dominic. And great fighter, great man, great person. And he came out of pocket, both Eric and Dominic. I don't know if Wade did or not. I don't mean to leave anybody out. No, nobody in specific. I don't mean to leave anybody out, but these two really stand out the biggest to me because at the time my mom caught cancer, they came out of pocket buku bucks, thousands of dollars to help and for the cause because mom didn't want to do chemo. She wanted to fight it holistically. She had a hospital all lined up and all of that, and we went that route. You feel me? I hope this is recording. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, it's recording. They came out thousands of dollars, bro. I know it's a tax write-off. I ain't even taking it there. I just want them to know. I want y'all to know how important that is to me, because family ain't what you talk about. Family ain't what you. It is 100% what you do. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck our bloodline. Blood makes us related. Family is action. You feel me? And these motherfuckers are family to me. I have to say that. And I haven't thus far on my vlog, I don't think. If I did, okay, cool. You're hearing it again. It's deserved, though. I probably should have done this already, but I didn't. And I'm here now to do it. I started thinking about my mom, man. I needed to take a break on the fight scene just because of my personal reasons and personal thoughts in my head and shit. I needed a break. During that break, mom hit me up and said she got cancer. So I didn't even think about fighting no more. 100% of my thought process went to, okay, we gonna beat this. How can we beat this? And that was a conversation we had together as fighters, as martial artists. She wasn't on no feel bad for me, I feel bad for myself, what to do. Like, no, we went 100% in research mode and was like, okay, you don't want to go to chemo, let's do it this way. This the only way, woo. So with that said, man, that's when I fell out of love with this shit. That's exactly when. That was my teammate with my whole process with this martial arts shit. And after she got cancer, my whole life was on that level. How can we make her better to survive this? She survived longer than the doctor said, but ultimately she did not survive. She returned to the Essence 2015. And I never looked at martial arts the same again. I still love it. I still watch the shows. I'm still teaching my baby to like right now. You feel me? So it's something that's always going to be a part of my heart. It's going to be in my family line forever. But as far as an MMA fighter and MMA goes, it ain't the same no more. It ain't the same no more. I barely watch it unless I know the motherfuckers I know is fighting. I know a lot of people fighters. I know some of the famous fighters. You know what I mean? So unless they're fighting, I don't really watch it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I want to thank everybody too that didn't believe in me. I ain't gonna say no names, but I had some family members tell me I was good. I was good at karate. Yeah, you good at karate, but you ain't good enough to do that. Excuse me? Yeah, that was fuel to the fire, baby. If you know anything about me, I don't take nobody else's word as bond other than mine, unless they didn't prove themselves the word is bond, and these motherfuckers haven't. Yeah, I'm talking about my own goddamn family. Straight up. Straight up. Don't talk about it unless you know. If you don't know, it's speculative. You feel me? We ain't talking about no faith and all that shit. That's a whole nother avenue. I don't deal in that. I deal in facts. I deal in knowledge. You feel me? So with that said, I made a liar out them motherfuckers. Every last one of them that doubted me. So yeah, I want to thank y'all too. That's it for now. That's all I can think of for now. It's still earlier in the day. Not early, but earlier in the day. So if I think about anything else I want to put on this vlog, I will. If not, then this is a wrap. Thanks for rocking with me. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you didn't already. The realest vlog on YouTube, baby. Peace. This asshole. You driving so fast forward in the rain, right? Don't make no sense, man. I can't stand these ignorant ass motherfuckers. But anyway, back to my regularly scheduled programming. I'm giving thanks. What thanks should be due, and I should have did it already, and I didn't. Talked about a lot, but I want to be more specific to what actually gave me the idea to do this video in the first place, which is after mom's got cancer, I did a fundraiser and I called on everybody I knew. And maybe you can help, maybe you can't, I don't know, but if you can, please do. And that's what I was talking about. Eric and Dominic, they gave at one given time, they gave the most out of their pockets, out of their bank accounts. That's why I brought them up earlier. But let me bring it back even more. I should have did a public thank you before, although I did, a personal one to Shane Berry. Shane, forever in my heart, bro. Straight up. Looking dead at the camera, I'm looking at you. You forever in my heart, man. You didn't have to do what you did, but you put together one of the best fundraiser events that I could have asked for. At that same time, he put together an event space and brought the band. So I got to thank the band. Hopefully y'all still together. I don't know. I ain't been keeping in the loop. For the most part, I'm in my car. I watch podcasts and vlogs and shit. But Stranger was the band. That was the big name headline band that came out, that performed, that brought everybody together, and we were able to pull together a few $1,000s to go towards the cause. You feel me? So I gotta thank Stranger. I gotta thank Shane Berry for hooking me up with them and bringing them out to the event space that he also hooked up. You feel me? I'm rich, not in money, but I'm rich in support. I'm rich in love. A lot of people love me, a lot of people fuck with me, and I try to reciprocate that whenever possible, and I try to be honest about it. You feel me? So yeah, Alex too. Alex, if you watching this, I don't know if you subscribe to the channel or not, but Alex had a band at one time, and they came out and rocked that stage too. So love, baby. Thank you. But yeah, that's why I fell out of love with the martial arts. As far as competing, I still love martial arts, don't get me wrong, like a motherfucker. But as far as me competing, I fell out of love with it. I didn't want to do it no more, straight up. My best team, my best friend, my teammate, since the beginning was gone. And it was like, I don't even want to do it no more because we was living this life together, you feel me? My heart hurts. My heart hurts. Straight up, man. My heart hurts. I ain't gonna let it stop me, but some days are better than others, and you feel me? Some weeks, some months are better than others, and I haven't been feeling it, man. You know, I'm watching my sister go through losing her first and only baby, my first and only niece. It hurts, man. My mama ain't here. Man, squad is just falling apart, bro. Like I said, it ain't gonna stop me, but I'm just down, man. Straight up. I don't have no other words to use in that place. It's just down. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. That's it for now. Come back tomorrow. Let's see, you know, what the day brings, man. Like I said, it's the realest vlog on YouTube. And if you find one real, tag me in it. I want to see it myself. Straight up. Peace.